Hello everybody and welcome back to Poke Australia. I'm Jordan Bedford and today we continue our Road to City Championships by taking a look at Gallade Octillery. Now this is a really fun deck and a really powerful deck. The only problem I see with this deck out of City Championships is games do tend to take a long time to play. I'm not really sure why that is. It's just something I found. Playing against it definitely takes a long time. Having to take 6 individual prize cards, especially when Focus Sash is a thing, can be really hard. But anyway, we're going to jump into the list and play a game with it. I really do enjoy playing this deck. My list isn't the best because I haven't play tested this deck in real life like I have with my other decks, but we're going to give it a try anyway. So Gallade is a really powerful card. It has been ever since it dropped, being in YZG and Gallade Octillery. Those are the two main decks it's used in. It's seen some play in other decks, but these are usually the main two that we see it in. It's got a really nice ability in Premonition. Once during your turn you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put them back in any order, which is a sweet ability to set up like Octillery's Abyssal Hand for instance. It's also got a really strong attack. Like, this attack is so insanely strong, it's crazy. For 2 colorless energies, it does 60 damage, plus if you played a supporter card from your hand during this turn, 70 more damage. Now supporters are something that are staples in our current game. They are basically played every turn, and we're making sensitive blade hitting for 130 every single turn for the price of 2 colorless energies. That is insane to me. I've played against this twice at Cities, and I think I lost the first one to Shannon Khan. Yeah, I lost that one because I played against him at Werribee and we tied. And then in Werribee I played against this with Brendan Varg in my final matchup, and we tied that one. Just ran out of time, as I said. When I was playing Night March, the games just tended to take so long to knock these things out. Even though I had like startling megaphone and whatnot, it was still hard. But anyway, Gallade is really strong. 150 HP is a lot for a stage 2. It's also got the benefits of things like Fighting Stadium and Focus Sash. Yeah, I've mentioned that, and Strong Energies. However, we don't play most of those in this deck just because you really don't need them. We're going to start with 3 Gallade, 4 Rolts, and 2 Curlier. 2 Curlier is just in here just in case we run against Vileplume or Seismitoad or something. And also, as soon as you get one of these things up, you really just can slowly evolve these. Rare candies aren't really useful past that point. We have 2 Hawluchas in here. I would probably play 1 Promo Shaman over 1 Hawlucha, but at the moment I'm really enjoying having 2 Hawluchas in here. But if you want, you can try with the Promo Jirachi. I've seen most lists play Promo Jirachi. And then we have a 2-2 Octillery line. This is our draw support. Abyssal Hand allows us to draw 5 cards once per turn, until we have 5 cards in hand, sorry. So similar to Shaman EX, 1 card minus, but it gets really good when you combine it with Premonition ability. Just allows you to choose the cards that you want, and you can do this multiple times. Like, you can Premonition Abyssal Hand, Premonition Abyssal Hand. That's a really fun concept, and it's actually a really strong deck. So that's our Pokemon. We've got 1 enhanced. Some of this is just kind of to slow our opponent down because we are playing a stage 2 deck. We kind of need a stall for 1 or 2 turns. 1 Escape Rope just allows us to switch into our active when we need it, because we might start with Hawlucha and might want to bring out one of your opponent's EX Pokemon and bring out your Gallade, even though Hawlucha does have free retreat. But anyway, 4 Level Ball, because everything can be reached by Level Ball except for Gallade, but we'll get Gallade with another card, which I'll mention in just a moment. 4 Rare Candies, just so we can really get Gallade turn 2. I think there's 1 Sacred Ash. Yeah, 1 Sacred Ash allows us to shuffle 5 Pokemon into a discard pile, from our discard pile back into our deck. 1 Super Rod. This is kind of a new addition to this deck. One problem I have seen, and especially against the Giratina deck, was I was locked out of playing any energies for a couple of turns, and I had to use fighting energies, and I eventually ran out of them. So Super Rod's really good in here. Alright. Moving on, we got 1 Target Whistle. It allows us to put a Pokemon from our discard pile onto our bench. onto our opponent's bench, sorry, from their discard pile. I don't know why I read that so wrong. This is really good because Gallade can one-shot Shamans. That's one of the best things about this card, is it can one-shot Shamans. So you can knock out a Shaman, target Whistle, Lysander, and hit for the Sensitive Blade for the knockout. We then have 3 Trainer's Mail, just to add a bit more draw consistency to ensure that we get turn 2 Gallade. 1 Ultra Ball, this is how we get our Gallade out. We only really need the 1 because there's more cards that we have, such as Karina. This allows us to search for a fighting Pokemon and an item card. So basically the dream is to start with Hawlucha, put a Rolls down, double colors, then next turn Karina for Gallade and Rare Candy. That's the dream. You also want to have a Remoraid set up so you can get Octillery, but we'll see if that works out. 2 Bridget, just first turn, just allows us to get some bench Pokemon down, acts as a supporter. 1 Giovanni Scheme, you could probably drop 1 Bridget for 1 Scheme because honestly you're probably going to play this card more. This acts as a supporter and adds 20 damage to our attacks, allowing us to hit for 1 hit KOs with the Muscle Band that you can see there. 3 Judge or 2 Judge, Disruption and Draw. It's really good, especially because we go to Abyssal Hand. We can still draw that extra 1 anyway. 2 Lysanders, acts as a supporter, great card. Usually play 2. 3 Focus Sash just allows us to hang it on for a bit longer because this can't. The only way a Gallade can one-shot an EX is with a Giovanni Scheme and a Muscle Band. We only play 1 Muscle Band, but other than that we got Focus Sash to keep these things alive for a couple of turns. And then we have 2 double colors and 5 fighting energies, and that is my Gallade Octillery deck. If you have any recommendations that you could probably throw into this deck, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm still trying to work to improve this list. I've found it to be pretty consistent, but I'd still like some input from everyone else. If you like this video, be sure to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and head over to our Facebook page. Give us a like there. Currently running a competition there, so I'll link you to that as well. Alright, let's start these games. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try and hopefully win a game with Gallade. Octillery. Our opponent's playing Lightning Pokemon. Lightning and Water and Colors probably means Mega Manectric Regice. Usually what it would mean is Mega Manectric Regice. This is PTCGO, so you never really know. That rhymes. We want to go first with this deck. Alright. So we're going to start with Rolls. This hand's not horrible. I've got a couple of options. Oh, my opponent has no basics. Alright, so we'll start with Rolls. Okay. I have a feeling it's Mega Manectric Regice, which isn't actually a bad matchup. We don't play any X's, and I have a feeling it is. We can one-shot Mega Manectrics, and we don't play any EX Pokemon, so this is really good advantage for us. And we can draw an extra 2 cards. Okay. So we're going to start with a Level Ball. I think we'll take another Rolts. And then we can play a Karina. And we can take a Hawlucha. And another Level Ball. Level Ball. And we can Level Ball for a Remoraid. And put a Devil Colorless onto the active because I can't see Rolls getting knocked out next turn. Then we're going to pass turn. Next turn we've got some options in hand. Hopefully we can top deck a Rare Candy. That'd be really nice. If not, we've still got the VS Seeker for Karina, so we can definitely get next turn Gallade. If my opponent doesn't get anything, we will take a knockout and our prize card, and we'd win the game because they don't have anything benched. So they need to get something benched this turn. They're going to play the Sycamore. See, getting rid of Mega Turbo Energy Switch, Lysander. So this is definitely Mega Manectric Regice. Gonna see Trainer's Mail, fail. If they pass turn, I win. Okay guys, we win the first one. Because I can VO Seeker, Karina, play the Karina, we'll take a Lucha, it doesn't matter, honestly. We've got Gallade in hand, and yeah, my opponent concedes. So we'll give this one another go, just because we didn't really get a proper game out of that. Alright, here we go. Gallade Octillery, number 2. Hopefully this time we can get a bit of a better matchup. That would have definitely been an interesting matchup, but I think I would have won either way. I had a clear advantage. Alright. We win the coin flip. Oops, I just cancelled out of something. I thought I closed PTCGO, but I didn't. Thank God for that. Alright, so I would like to go first. Alright, we're going to start with Remoraid. We got Bridget. We got a couple of things. I actually don't mind this hand. Usually I wouldn't be a fan, but I've got options. I'm just going to start with the Bridget. Go Roltz, and Hawlucha, because we don't have another Remoraid. And we're going against Cyndaquil, so well, this is going to definitely be a fun game. I don't know how competitive it's going to be, but it's going to be a fun game. Alright, let's see what my opponent can do. We got Rare Candy for Gallade next turn. We're going to see a Shauna. But I don't think I've got a way of retreating except for Escape Rope, so we're really going to need to get that next turn. If we want to attack, that is. If I can top deck Karina, Karina won't be much use because I'll kind of need to get the other energy as well. So I'm going to need to Rare Candy this turn into a Gallade. I might Premonition, because if I've got the stuff I need, I can get the okay, so we can go Octillery. There's the energy. We can play Focus Slash, and we can, okay. Alright, so this turn what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Giovanni's Scheme to draw 3 cards. So I can put Focus Sash down here, I can get an Octillery going, I can get the double colours down. Now we're going to try an Abyssal Hand. So I know 2 of my cards, and I was really hoping to get a Escape Rope, but alas, we're going to have to just pass turn. Next turn we can get another Gallade set up though, so we're pretty good. If we might get knocked out this turn, but alright, my opponent concedes, so that's 2 times my opponent has conceded. We'll try another one. Hopefully then we can get a good match. I don't know why my opponent conceded that one. Must have had a really bad hand. Hand's not very good. We're going against Dialga, so man, this hand's not good at all. I'm gonna be able to Flying Press for 60, but that's about it. So Chrono Wind won't be able to knock us out next turn, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna see Professor's Letter. This is probably Dialga Bronzong. A deck that I was considering putting on Road to Cities just because I think it may, you know, it could pop up. It probably won't, but it could. Alright, so we're going to see Skyler for Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball weight 2 Metal Energy, I bet. Or at least 1 Metal Energy. But I'm assuming it'll probably be the 2. And they'll probably take either a Shaman or a Bronzong. Is that 2 Metal Energies? Or Bronzor, sorry, not Bronzong. There's the Bronzor. Well, my only problem with this deck is we currently don't have a really good Russian Pokemon. I got Zoroark, but it is a stage 2. So my opponent's going to retreat into the Bronzor just because they know I could have done 60 damage. Oh, I've got options now. I can Lysander and hit for 60, or I can play it safe and Karina. And I honestly think that's the smarter move. Well, Karina. Take Gallade. And level bowl. Alright, and then we can level bowl for a Rolts. And I might hang on to the energy. I think I might. I don't want to really play it this turn. So I do have a couple of things I can do next turn. I'm going to put this down here. I've got the Ultra Ball in hand, so I've got a couple of things I can do. I can Ultra Ball and take the Octillery. It all depends on what I top deck next turn. So we're going to see Mewtwo. Okay, so it's Mewtwo, Bronzong, and of course Dialga's in there just for a little bit of support. That makes a bit more sense. They're going to Metal Links onto the Dialga. Put in energy. Alright, so now I've got a couple of things I can do. I can Ultra Ball away Escape Rope and Fighting. I've got the free retreat, so I can take a Remoraid. Octillery, sorry. I'm going to bring up that Dialga on the bench. And I'm going to Abyssal Hand for 5, and let's hope we can draw the things we need, but we don't. Oh, that's not very nice to draw. End turn. Wow, we've missed everything. We didn't even get a rare candy. That's not very nice. Dialga's gonna knock us out this turn. If my opponent's got an energy, that is. They're gonna see another Metal Links onto the Mewtwo. My opponent's either gonna Chrono in for 60, attach an energy, knock us out, or retreat. I guess we'll see. They could have a supporter, they just didn't want to play last turn. You're gonna see a Mega Evolution and pass turn. So this is really our turn to shine. So we're gonna start with a Super Rod, just to get the energy back in, and to play a card from hand. Alright, I can go Gallade here. I can either VS Seeker now for another Gallade. Actually, that's what I might do. I might do a Premonition now. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I see... Alright, so... I'm probably going to Karina this turn, but I really needed a double colorless, so I'm not really going to worry about this too much. So I'm just going to VS Seeker for the Karina. VS Seeker for Karina. And then we could Karina for Rare Candy and Gallade. And then hopefully we can get an Abyssal Hand and draw the double colors we need. Rare Candy. Alright. Rare Candy this. Put the Gallade down. Premonition. Please have a double colors. Oh, there's no double colors energies. We're gonna take the fighting energy. Oh, it doesn't matter because after that I'm gonna judge. We'll take the Hulucha and the Tigers, I guess. I probably should have taken another Rolt actually. Oh well. I didn't really think about that too much. I should have put either at least Rolts before Curlier, but I didn't. I'm a fool. So we'll put the fighting energy down here. I'm gonna bench another Hulucha. Just in case this one gets knocked out, we get a free retreat Pokemon. And we're gonna Flying Press for 60. Which means next turn if we Sensitive Blade we will get a knockout. So my opponent's got 2 cards in hand. They haven't played a supporter for the last 2 turns. There's a Pokemon Fan Club. So if they play Shaman, they'll probably take that. Ah, we see a Lugia and Aegislash, so no Shaman. Unless it card in here is a shaman, but no. Chrono win for 60. Luch is going to survive. Okay, so this turn can be really useful for us. So we'll start with 1 premonition. Okay, so I'm just going to honestly take the double colours just to ensure that I do get it. And I'm going to judge anyway. So we're going to Abyssal Hand for 1. And I'll play that down here. Then I'm going to play Judge, which is a shame because I'm going to really be letting my opponent draw. Probably should have thought about that move a bit more, but hopefully it won't matter too much because I'm going to be taking 2 prize cards this turn. So we can try retreat in here, Sensitive Blade for 130 in the knockout. So hopefully, fingers crossed, my opponent won't be able to take down the Gallade. They're going to need a startling megaphone and the Mewtwo's going to be able to knock us out, but I guess we'll see how we go. I've got another Gallade set up, so I can definitely return attack, but I'm banking on this not getting knocked out because it's got the Focus Sash. So we're going to throw up Aegislash, which is really annoying because now I'm not going to be able to attack unless I can get a VS Seeker. Alright. I do have the Hawlucha to attack with if I have to. We can Trainer's Mail for hopefully VS Seeker. Target Whistle and Bridget. I don't want either of them at the moment. Put this down here. We can do 1 premonition. I was really hoping to see something other than that. Okay. We'll put a fighting down here. And then I'm gonna have to unfortunately Karina for Gallade with the Rare Candy in hand. I think I might take VS Seeker for next turn. Or actually, you know what I could do? Oh, I got rid of it, didn't I? I was gonna say I could get the Escape Rep, but I got rid of it. Actually, I might take a Focus Sash over VS Seeker anyway. Now I can Rare Candy into the Gallade. Put down the Focus Sash. Can do a premonition here just to ensure that we're going to draw something good. Okay, so I can take double colors. Damn. So we'll take the scheme. We'll take this. And then I'm going to Abyssal Hand for 5. And do 1 premonition here. Still no VS Seeker. That's okay. Because all I'm going to do now is Trainer's Mail, Fail Search, and then I'm going to retreat, honestly, because by the time he gets 3 energies, Hawlucha would have knocked this thing out anyway, so we're just going to Flying Press for 60. Alright. So I didn't have a bad turn next turn, I think. We can Flying Press for 20 more damage, but I don't think it's really crucial. Oh, we're going to see a switch. This is where you're going to be very useful. Actually no, because it's 170. Never mind. We'll put up 1 with a Focus Sash. So really going for that Aegislash. Mega Mewtwo's going to be able to Psychic Infinity for the knockout this turn. For 130. We've got a couple of Focus Sashes down, so we should be fine here to survive 1 or 2 attacks. We'll start with 1 premonition. We got 3 Gallade set up right now. Okay. So I can take a prize card this turn. And I think I actually... Oh, I can't because I played that. I can... No, okay. Alright, so I've kind of misplayed. I probably should have done the premonition first. So I'm just going to put these in random order and then I'm going to play Judge. Actually, I might level bowl. For a... Do we have a... Yep, we've got an Octillery line in there, so I'll take the Remoraid. Put down Remoraid, and then I'm going to Judge. Just because my opponent took a supporter, they're still going to have 4 cards at hand. Hopefully they don't get anything too great. Let's get another Target Whistle. Well, the first Target Whistle, I still haven't played it. We can do a Premonition here. Damn. So I might take VS Seeker. Just so I can get a Lysander next turn. Or a better supporter for next turn. May as well use the Abyssal Hand. And Sensitive Blade for 130. So I'm betting that the metal goes down here and they retreat this. Or metal links and then they retreat. I can't see them staying with Mega Mewtwo active because it's just too much of a risky play. They're going to attach double colours. Unless they have Starling Megaphone, then it's a great play, but no. See, they're going to retreat. So now I'm going to be able to use the VS Seeker for Lysander on the Mega Mewtwo. And then next turn they get Aegislash. I can get another... well, I can kind of make it so I'll get a Fighting Energy. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go Octillery here. VS Seeker. Lysander. Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna Lysander up this. May as well do one premonition. If there's anything that can lower my hand size. Take a Trainer's Mail just to kind of mix this. Actually, I might take Fighting Energy. Just because not really much I can do next. I got 16 cards left. So I'm just going to kind of ensure that I can attack with this Gallade. So we'll put the Fighting Energy down here. Sensitive Blade for the knockout. Alright. And we'll take 2 more prize cards. And next turn, that Aegislash is done because we can just play any supporter that we need to. We're going to see Metal Links. So 130 will be a knockout. Yep. Unless they retreat this, of course. No, they don't. Them retreating was really their only hope and they didn't do it. Okay, so all I have to do is play supporter and I'll win. So let's do it. Why not? Never mind. I was gonna go for a scheme. I'm just gonna play Bridget. I'm not gonna draw this game out. There's no point in doing it. We'll take a Roltz. And then we can Sensitive Blade for 130. And the last knockout, taking our last 2 prize cards of the game. So that was Gallade Octillery. I know this video was a bit long. But if you like the deck, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook, and stay tuned for some more Road to Cities videos, as well as a couple of other things I've got planned to come out in the next couple of days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.